on YouTube? So today I'm gonna teach y'all how to do a natural quick weave bob. Like, let's really get into it with a few couple of easy steps, step by step. This is beginner friendly, so follow all my tips and your hair will be like this. Hi guys, I'm Nye. Welcome back. If you're new to my channel, hello. Here we talk fast and go out vibes. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit for y'all today so y'all can get everything I'm saying and make sure y'all hair is flawless. Subscribe, like the video, and stay tuned.
All I need is mental, you know I'll work you out, get you right with your physical.
So guys, I'm starting out on freshly blow dried hair. Here I'm just taking my rat tail comb and putting where I want my middle part to be, making sure that line is straight. I hold it down just to make sure it's actually in the middle and not lopsided. I'm making a section on either side, parting out where I want my leave out to be.
It's only right that I swing by.
To make sure you're only braiding what you parted, clip any other hair out the way. Here I'm just braiding my leave out going downward so it's out the way. I repeat the same steps on the right side as I did on the left side so we can get the same outcome. Again, this will be your leave out. Just as a tip, when you're making your leave out sections, make sure you have enough hair that can cover your tracks. Make sure it's not too much or not too little, and being that you're cutting a bob, you want to have as minimum leave out as possible. Here I'm taking my rat tail comb and splitting my hair into two so I can start my braid down. We're going to work with one section at a time. After you've sectioned your hair into two, clip one of them up and start working on the other. Horizontally, we're going to start making small sections, and this is where we will start cornrowing. Clip anything you're not braiding up and away. As you can see here, as I'm braiding, I am brushing my baby hairs down because I don't want them to be braided into the braid. Make sure you are very careful that you're not braiding this first braid too tight because you don't want to pull out your edges. Remember, this is a protective style. You do not have to braid your braid completely to the end. For the following sections, you will braid as normal, but midway through the braid, you will take your previous braid and braid it into it. With this method, it allows you to not have to use any yarn at the end or sew together any of your hair. It creates a seamless effect. On this side of your head, you will continue to braid halfway, add in previous braid, then continue to braid down. You will continue these steps until you finish this side of your head. Once the first side is complete, this is how it should look. You should have one braid at the end. Now do the same steps that you did on the first side on the next side. You can easily trace the lines from one side to the next, making sure your parts are even. Remember, don't forget to take out your edges and not to braid that first braid too tight. You don't want to take out your hair. When you're done with both sides, you should have two braids dangling at the bottom. After your braid down is done, make sure you go in and oil your hair because your hair will be under a cap. So after the cap is applied and the liquid is applied, there is no going back to oil your hair. Be sure to saturate your hair in oil so there won't be any breakage when taking the cap off. And child, don't forget those ends, they're just as important as your roots. Here I have two regular black caps. If you do your hair a lot, I do recommend ordering them in bulk on Amazon. I'll be sure to find a link and put it in the description box below. I was in a rush and out of town, so mine are straight from the beauty supply store. They're about like $2 to $3, and there's two caps in one. We're going to put both caps on, but the first cap, You're going to take one braid and put it to the opposite side of your head, and then you're going to take the other braid and put it on the other opposite side of your head, going upward, so that way when we apply our liquid cap, they're not drooping down or your braids aren't falling out in the middle of your install. Here I'm cutting out my ear so the cap can lay completely flat.
I can barely move. Ask about me. I'm gonna bust a move.
Here I'm taking this white eyeliner pencil straight out the Beauty Supply store. It's 99¢. Take your pencil and outline where the leave out in your edges are. That way you're not getting any glue on them. The glue around the border acts as extra security, and this allows you not to have to sew in anything into your hair. Applying this shield with this brush will protect your hair from any glue getting on it.
Gotta represent.
You're going to apply this shield and brush it all over your hair. Make sure you do not cross that line that you've made.
Mask up, mask on. Fuck it, mask up,
Now you're going to go in with the blow dryer on medium to low heat and dry this shield completely. You will know the shield is completely dry because it will turn a bit of a gray color and it will no longer be sticky. You will do this process 2 times. The second time I like to go in with Ebin spray and spray all the way around my head and then put more shield on top and dry it again. This section of the video is sped up for time purposes, but I am cutting all the way around my cap. Be sure to slow down when you're cutting your cap so you're not cutting yourself or cutting off any flyaways that may be attached to the cap still. I strongly recommend hair scissors, and please do not use kitchen scissors or art scissors. I personally do not cut the very back of my cap, I just leave it as is. We're about to start gluing tracks onto the cap, so just take your leave out and clip it away from anything else. For this install, you do not need to go and buy good bundles. Literally go to the Beauty Supply store, get you 2 to 3 packs of Empire hair. I personally used 3 and my bob was super thick, but I was literally going for Edna. So if you want a thinner bob, then I definitely recommend 1.5 packs or 2, but that just wasn't the look I was going for. So all I've done so far is measure the track, cut it, put glue on it, and then dried it just a little bit. I keep repeating these steps, and as I go, it's the same thing. Cut, glue, blow dry, cap. Cut, glue, blow dry, cap. Same thing. By the way, my measurements is just from side to side, end to end. As I start to work my way upward, it starts to go in a U format, but that is just so the hair can fall in your face and not straight down. This is 2 full bundles in my head. Now I am starting on the 3rd one. Again, just the same steps. Cut, glue, dry, put on the cap. When blow drying the glue on the track, don't blow dry it to where it's completely dry. Just blow dry enough to where it's not running.
I should have learned my lesson then. I didn't want to keep going, I was hesitant.
Being that this is high grade synthetic hair, it is still synthetic hair, so you have to go back through with the hot comb and tap the top, making sure everything is super flat. If your braid down is done correctly, your hair will have no bumps in it. For that blunt cut bob, you cannot use scissors. Please get some razors and tap through it. Do not just go straight through it, because if it's too short, you can't go back. So just test a little piece first and go from there. The back you probably won't be able to see. I end up calling my mom for backup because I just couldn't see back there at all, and she helped me. But as long as you have the front already patterned out, it should be quick and easy for the person helping you to help you in the back. For the flattest leave out, undo one of your braids and split it in half. Tap a small piece with the hot comb and then go back in with a flat iron to blend it all in, and keep doing these steps until all of your leave out is finished.
Oh, good. Look, let me tell you something. It's Anaya. Okay? Approach me as my government. You talking about, You don't know me, but you just know my number. That's how I'm feeling. Hell is you doing? It's a great day to cut it off. You think I give a fuck about what that nigga doing? This shit is funny, bro. Bro, this is what it's like. When I'm recording, I just be talking to myself.
With this edge booster stick, I go over my roots and tap it with the hot comb to make it super flat.
But to each his own, which is not with me.
Here I'm taking small sections of my hair and bumping the ends. Not too much, but just enough to, you know, give Bob.
Like, this is bumped versus not bumped, and it's still 8. Bumped versus not bumped, and I still 8. B.o.b, so they calling you ball? If sure a push came to shove, I could do that shit, but fuck a push come to shove. I need help. I used 3 bundles of Empire hair, and this motherfucker eats. Like how it looks like it. This don't even look like it's a quick weave. This look like it's from the scalp. I ate that.
Exotic frame of Philippines. No crease and no stain, no pressure clean. Ice at the chain with hella beats. While the water like rain on that G-Star beat. I might start up and go like I'm mustard. I won't ride the new rose of that Bentley beat. We gon' got some Chanel the double C. I done bought her a bag, gotta love me. I'ma pop on my place like I'm double D. I'ma hop on the jet, hit another city. I got fans who gon' pay for me. I need my shit now, I can't wait a week. I fuck on that kitty, she take it deep. I fell in love with a lesbian. Can I knock on your door, baby, let me in?